What's up, YouTube fam? Today we're diving into the life and career of the one and only
In West Philadelphia,
The Fresh Prince, the box office record breaker,
I make this look good.
the Grammy winner,
Getting jiggy with it.
the global phenomenon,
Will Smith! Suicide. You mess with me, you just commit.
This man has done it all. He's a famous rapper, artist, actor, and film producer. In his career, he won multiple awards, including an Academy Award, a Golden Globe, a Screen Actors Guild Award, and 4 Grammy Awards. All these highlights made him one of the highest paid actors with net worth of $350 million. But behind all this fame and money is a dark story hidden.
Has the world had enough of Will Smith acting perfect?
Everybody needs to do what I say.
He just overdoes it.
I've read 50 books on marriage.
I liked Will Smith better when I didn't know all this shit.
Is this the downfall of the world's biggest movie star?
I was failing miserably.
There's a petition
to stop Will and Jada Smith from doing any more interviews.
I got into an entanglement with August.
Why do we have to know Will's business like this, dog?
It's not Jada's fault.
It had been so long since I felt good.
It's not the kid's fault.
I was going to be the best father the planet had ever seen, or I was going to be dead.
It's his fault.
I was a coward.
People who chase perfection are always hiding something dark.
Daddy-O was one of the greatest blessings of my life, and also one of my greatest sources of pain. There were 2 issues. First, he had a brutal temper. And second, his drinking. When he was angry or drunk, he became an idiot. He would break his own rules, subvert his own objectives, destroy his own things. My mom is in many ways the total opposite of my father. Whereas Daddy-O was the boisterous, charismatic center of attention, my mom carried a quiet, reserved elegance.
No one knew he was hiding a secret about his father.
I grew up in a household where I was scared and watched my father beat my mother up. I'd always told myself that I would one day avenge my mother.
He wanted to kill his own father.
One night, as I delicately wheeled him toward the bathroom, a darkness arose within me. I paused at the top of the stairs. I could shove him down and easily get away with it. I watched my father punch my mother so hard that she spit up blood. Watching my father's fists collide with the woman I loved most in the world. Watching as she collapsed on the ground, helpless, I just stood there. I was my mom's oldest son. I was less than 10 yards away, and I was the only chance she had for help. Yet I did nothing. She went to work and didn't come home. She was done. I decided to be funny, to constantly please others, to keep them laughing and smiling.
Will became the biggest star in the world, desperate to build the successful family he never had.
No matter what I have done, no matter how successful I've become, no matter how much money I've made or how many #1 hits I've had, how many box office records I've broken, there's that subtle and silent feeling always pulsating in the back of my mind that I'm a coward, that I've failed, that I'm sorry, my mom, so sorry.
All this emotional pressure became too much for Will. He snapped at the peak of his career.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Wow, dude. Yes. It was a G.I. Jane jump. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
You are one of the biggest movie stars that has ever existed. You know, one of my favorite people that I've ever seen inhabit a screen.
Thank you, man.
You know, and then you had the Oscars.
Yeah.
Where in one night you.
I have no independent recollection of the.
I can only imagine because you won your first Oscar that night, a well-deserved Oscar that night. But it is one of the best days of your life and one of the worst days of your life. And I'd love to know. I mean, just us talking. What has it been like for you?
Yeah, that was a horrific night, as you can imagine. you know, there's many nuances and complexities to it, you know, but at the end of the day, I lost it, you know, and I guess what I would say, you just never know what somebody's going through.
This life story of Will Smith is proof that behind all visible success is a hidden struggle. If you enjoyed the vid, please subscribe. If you see that somebody has a hard time, let's take a step back to realize that we're all just human and learn from this event that
happiness is peace, it's not pleasure, right? And everybody thinks happiness is trying to get as much pleasure as you can get. There is nothing more agitating to your mind than extreme pleasure, right? Right? It's like peace. And it's like you just come into that beautiful state of needlessness where you realize you really don't need nothing, you know? And I'm just, I'm ecstatic, you know, and in the peace of my life right now.